Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, for commenting. I do read all the comments and I do appreciate all of you for helping me grow this channel. So thank you so much for being here. And the first card, as I've shuffled all the decks, basically every single deck apart from this one right here. So I will shuffle that a little bit later, depending upon the specific energy that I will pull. But as I was shuffling, there was one card that wanted to come out, and it was the Magician. And I feel like this is a specific message for those who are listening, in regards to your natural talents, in regards to your powers of manifestation. And this Magician is really emphasizing today, especially that you are magic. If you're listening to this, you are magic. You are badass. You manifest into the cosmos, and you have the skills that are required. You have the capacity and the creativity to ignite this magic, this energy into desires and actions. And this is just a reminder to say that you are choosing to step into your personal power. When you decide that you would like the world to be this way, when you shape and create through your breath, you find your spark, you trust in the potential, and you have faith within yourself. And this is the universe reminding you, divine masculines and divine feminines who are tuning in. Remember, we embody both energies. This is a reminder to say that you create everything you desire, you manifest through your life, and you can continue to desire through energy and action. So, where is your energy going to right now? And this is the Divine Feminine card that I pulled out today. And it was regarding Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy yes. So it's really amplifying the skills, the magic that you hold, divine feminines and masculines. Use your time wisely. Who are you sharing your time with? And these messages have just been pronounced for today. So, what is happening in the ascension for the divine masculines? Let's move this aside actually. And what is happening regarding the divine masculines need to know? So, I'm getting the divine masculines do need to take a reality check. And this is actually a little bit of I want to say a little bit of a tough energy. I never really expected this type of energy to come out. So I'm just going to go into the book and see what messages have actually arisen. So, full moon in Capricorn, this card has two sides to it, literally and metaphorically. If you've been worrying about something, the good news, it shouldn't waste another moment worrying, as it won't help. And some things only happen once that can be really good news. So if you're wondering about how something you're keen on is going to turn out, this card could be a sign that you've hit a roadblock. If you want to change it, you're going to need to put an extra effort with your manifesting work. I mean, that's so freaking special because we literally just had the magician talking about manifestation. So we're saying that find your balance between reality and being kinder to yourself and others. So if you're not happy with a message of this card, use the old trick of finding the best thought you can about the situation and go from there. Everything is always working out for you, divine masculines and feminines. Everything is always working out for you. So if you're not sure how to take this message, take it in the highest and best outcome. Just take a pause on this message right now and just go, in regards to your situation, how would you like it to be? How would you like it to be manifested? And what would you like the outcome to go towards? What is the reality you'd like to see? I'm going to keep this card here actually, and let's go into We the Hathors. This is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And I haven't used this in a little while, but I really wanted to step into this card, these cards today for advice for the ascension. So in regards to ascension, there is a stuckness between the reality and the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth multiple dimensions. But the angels are reminding you to step into your highest level of being, to remind yourself that you are both human and spiritual. You are human and you are divine. So the divine masculines need to know right now that birth is a portal that ushers new life, that you are a child of the cosmic mother and you're being held by her deep, never ending, loving embrace. So, this is a reminder to say the journey on earth can be rocky, lonely, tough, especially if you're in this twin flame connection and this twin flame journey. But this is a reminder for the both of you, but also the divine masculines, especially, to rest more deeply in the mother's arms, in Mother Gaia. You know, this card is extremely potent. It is about femininity, funnily enough, which is why I felt the feminine energy come through regarding this message too. I felt like it was for both of you. But really, it is a feminine energy. It is a card of creation, of birth. And I love this message here. It says you're being called to mother yourself and others to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. And you are being called to remind you that your place in the web of life and to realize the cosmic mother is watching every step of the way. So you may be going through a tough transition right now. You're moving from one way of being to another. So you are being reminded that you are cradled. You know, I saw 444 yesterday and I keep seeing it. This is a reminder from the angels that you are being looked after. You are in a sacred container. And if at any way you are struggling, just be rest assured that things will work out. Let yourself be open to the overflowing of love. So the affirmation for the divine masculines is I allow the deep love of the cosmic mother to wash over me. I'm loved. I'm held. So that was pretty beautiful and epic for the divine masculines. And let's go over to the divine feminines now. The divine feminine's ascension is go wild. And the divine feminines need to know double mission. So for the full moon in Leo, we just got another full moon. So we have the full moon in Capricorn for divine masculines, and now we have the full moon in Leo for the divine feminines. There are times when your best bet in manifesting in life is to throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak, and see how they fall. As tempting as it may be to try and control a situation, you'll be better off now if you just release and go a little wild. You'll get an answer to your question as soon as you might as well. You will get an answer to your question soon. So you might as well enjoy the ride. The unexpected thing is to have fun. That is the most powerful ways of manifesting your desires. Distance yourself from arrogant people. Again, it is talking about living in the present, releasing all past pain, manifesting your desires. I love that this card has come into alignment and tying everything in to the divine masculines and feminines energies. And what we've got for the divine feminine is the double mission. So the double mission is about being a light worker, being a starseed, serving the world just by being you. And some of you may be listening to this message, you may be feeling that your time is running out, that there is a little bit of haste, and that you still have something to do in this lifetime. But the collective mission is often answered through a calling or devoting your life to something bigger until you remember the collective mission. So sometimes it can feel as if you're missing something or that you're forgetting something important, but it's really, really common for light worker or starseeds to feel that they are different. And they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice, but they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit into the external environment, by spending sometime in the closet, or like you would say, a spiritual closet. So if you have been pulled to this card, and I love that it's aligned with Go Wild, releasing all the anxiousness, releasing the fears, letting it go, but also remembering that you get to be the spiritual being. You have sensed what is here. And even if you may not be aware of how you manifested this, you can change it, you can shift it. So this card is just saying, remember your collective mission, step into it way more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. And it doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be a decision you need to make. It also doesn't need to have a great plan. So just having this resonance of being a light worker just goes to show that all you need to do is keep doing what lights you up, keep following your passions, your joys, keep trusting and following this path, that you can keep being you, being a light in this world without even trying. And I find that that is such a beautiful message for anybody who is going through a little bit of uncertainty regarding their divine masculines and feminines right now. So what does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminines? So I'll take two cards on this one. Attuned to the divine, new moon in Pisces. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the divine masculines want you to know, divine feminines, to attune to the divine. Bear with me. Okay, so the new moon in Pisces is you have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Your manifesting is working perfectly. This is the divine masculine's message to the divine feminines. Just make sure you stay attuned to your higher self, and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self. So practice if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. So your conscious dreams create your reality, divine feminines. That's what you need to know. This is all about manifestation. This is all about creation. I can't believe how well these messages are tying in together. And then we've got the weight of the world, the boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Some of the divine feminines is what I'm getting is they have been a little bit struck by the karmic situations that may be arising. They may be feeling discarded, disregarded, not being thought about. But remember, if you're thinking about your divine masculines are thinking about you. And the divine masculines do want you to know that you don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty or being bogged down by the weight of the world. So this card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anybody else's. This is a card thanking you for caring so much. And you want to build a better world and ease the road for others. And that is incredible. But you've been doing so, the way you've been doing it is unsustainable. So it isn't to say just switch off from the world's problems and be unconscious, but just establish those clear boundaries so you're not constantly taking out of your own energy. And the planet and I want you to be healthy physically, emotionally, mentally, meditate, tap into your higher self, exercise, breathe deeply, and just empty out anything that isn't yours to carry. So give yourself time and space to rest and rejuvenate. So that was the divine masculine's message to the divine feminines. And what does the divine feminines want to say towards the divine masculine? So I'm getting this card wants to come out. I don't feel there's two of them, but I feel like the divine feminines as advising the divine masculines. I want you to know to be open up to change. So we have the new moon in Pisces. And so basically the initial ascension messages and the need to know messages, we had the full moons. And now for the divine masculines to divine feminine messages, we've got the new moons, which is really, really amazing. So you are both mirroring each other, and look how close they are. The Aquarius and Pisces are next to each other on the chart. So there is very much this, you're with each other on this journey. Like, this is, you're side by side. I feel like before one was running ahead of the other, or the other one was running in front of the other. But what I'm getting energetically is both of you are really running alongside each other. You may not have any evidence of this in the physical realm. This is happening energetically. The divine feminines want you to know, divine masculines, if you are listening, the big changes are forecast. But you need to let events unfold with just little steering as possible from you. Maybe take a bit of space from a person or situation if you know you've been too emotional about someone or something. This is a chance to remind you to cool things down, to be a little bit more rational, and to think of the situation from a different angle. This is a reminder to be yourself, divine masculines, to be independent, but you don't need to be lonely. And understand that there is only one of you, that it's safe to be you and love yourself on this journey. And the divine feminines do want you to know, divine masculines, that you are way more protected than you imagine. And it is safe for you to open the back of your heart. So be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life, from the benevolent beings that you are connected with, through the ancestral patterning, through the life traumas, through the past life karmic expressions. Many of us have become mistrustful and suspectful of loyalty. And that's when we have blocked that receptivity of support. So divine masculines have always understood that they end up going through life alone, but it's the divine feminines letting the divine masculines know that it's okay to let your guard down and your heart to be open, and the world can be a friendly place. That the divine feminines do truly want you to feel secure and safe and let go of those fears, to be open up to love and to call in that team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. So if your divine masculine is spending time with, their colleagues or their peers or their friend groups, this is them opening up themselves in order for them to open up towards you, divine feminines, which is really special. What is happening in the energetic space? Okay, 2 cards wanted to come out. This is for the divine masculines. Honor your feelings and trust the universe. I am going to get clarification on this actually. So I'm going to use the Light Seer's Tarot and say, why is the divine masculines honoring their feelings energetically? It's the first quarter moon in Pisces. I'm seeing that there is a lot of heavy energies, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Swords for the divine masculines. Energetically, they have been pulled and pushed in different directions. Again, we've had that reciprocal energy. They weren't able to send out their love and receive the love that they desired because they weren't honest with themselves. They had walked away from this connection because they thought that they were protecting you in some way, divine feminines, that they felt that they kept sabotaging relationships and connections because they weren't fully aware of their own loving worthiness and also their acceptance of where this love could take them. They weren't able to go into their magnificent energy. And we've got a few cards that came up: the Hierophant, the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. when you're reaching this highest level of ascension, when you're having this restlessness, divine masculines, it's basically cutting in between your happiness and your nightmares, your dreams and your worst fears. What I'm getting right now, the few cards fell on the floor, so let me see if I can get them. What I'm seeing right now is the divine masculines have constantly been in this back and forth energy with you, divine feminines. They have been all up in their heads, but they also are trying to move forward with these things. They haven't been able to truly be honest with themselves with their true wish fulfillment or offer you anything tangible in the 3D, which also means that they haven't completely honored their feelings, which actually now makes sense. In the regards for the divine masculines to honor their feelings, they need to come into their full authenticity, but also know their worth of what they are desiring is desiring them too. So again, it is about trusting the universe. The divine masculines are asking you to let go of your burdens, divine feminines, but you are also asking them to be true to themselves, to be open to change, to allow themselves to receive, to trust, to allow. And that is a beautiful message for the divine counterparts. So, what is the energetics for the divine feminines? I'm going to take these two cards. Oh, excuse me, these are being a little bit fiddly. The divine feminines energetically, you've got the love, or you got the love, and the courageous peony. So I'm just going to read quickly from the book, and I'm just going to skim over it. So if you wanted to look at the full reading, obviously look it up. But You Got the Love is about being a beacon of pure, divine, unconditional love. I'm only laughing because unconditional love has come up so frequently, especially with the reunion energies. But unconditional love for yourself and for your divine counterpart, divine feminines. You are in the element of unconditional love. I'm laughing because I'm genuinely feeling that energy. If you are a divine feminine and you're in this energy of unconditional love and you're being reminded of tapping into your own unconditional love, please let me know in the comments box, because it's saying that unconditional love is who we see love in all people and situations. So sometimes it could be difficult to be boundaried, interdependent, have those healthy relationships, because they only see the unconditional nature of those who they meet. So the lovers of the cosmos dive in fast. They go in hard, they go in fast, and they learn how to love while in a separate body. But then to learn to love self first, then establish relationships with others, it's basically to remind you that love you are seeking, divine feminines, exists within you, that you have the love that you desire, and you are love all on your own. So this is just saying that any codependent relationships need to be the codependent relationships where you lose yourself need to be erased and let go of. And it's very important for you to feel safe and familiar at a soul level. So if your person, if your twin flame allows you to be safe at a soul level, then this is a card to say that the relationships need to be reviewed and asked what energetic agreements have you made, consciously or unconsciously, and acknowledge if there are relationships where you feel anxious or powerless. So again, it's coming back to that Freya card, spend your time wisely, say yes when it's only a holy yes, be able to distinguish between who you genuinely want to spend time with and what is that energy giving you. Are there any places of inadequacy that you've used a relationship to soothe or cover up? This is actually being honest with yourself about who are the people that you are hanging around with, and are they serving your highest version of yourself and your movement forward? And that is the most important thing at the moment. Then we've got the courageous peony. Let yourself be seen. So don't try and compete to be anyone else but yourself, divine feminines. So a lot of you divine feminines have kept yourself hidden in the dark, as we said, you're in this sacred container and you just want to be in solitude because you are a starseed, because you are a light worker. But this is the time for you to continuously open up to the world around you, to reveal your soul's greatest gifts, your talents, your blessings, to be you just as you are, because there's no one else like you. That it is a reminder that you are safe to embody who you truly are. And it doesn't matter what other people think, that the things that you are desiring and wanting in this lifetime will come about for you at the right time. You just need to allow yourself to be in your higher self. Okay, so what is happening in the mental space for the divine masculines? Release control, breathe through the tension. I'm going to get a few more clarifications on this. Why is breathe through the tension here for the mental space for the divine masculines, and why are they asked to release control? Oh, okay. So we've got the Four of Wands, the Chariot, and the King of Wands. Energetically, again, we've got the Five of Cups at the bottom. No, this is not again. This has actually not come out before. The Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What I'm getting for the divine masculines who have been trying to celebrate and move forward, but I'm getting that this King of Wands for me really does emphasize there's been a gap in communication. There's been solitude by both you and the divine feminines, but there is this sense of knowing where you want to be, who you want to be with, and how that is moving forward with celebration and commitment. I'm getting that the divine feminines, this is more for the divine feminines. Mentally, the divine masculines are asking the divine feminines to keep trusting in this connection, to breathe through anything that you may be seeing right now, maybe hearing and acknowledging. And actually, mentally, the divine masculine has it all under control. Right. Wow. Okay. So two cards did come out, Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. The divine masculine is saying, I'm going to be here offering you a commitment. This is destined for us. The Three of Wands is here, and so is the Empress, because it's saying that you've been waiting alone, feeling lonely about us and our connection, and I've never really given you any signs that this is going to be moving forward, that you have been uncertain, surrendering, focusing on your journey, divine feminines, but know that I am thinking about union with you. Wherever situation I'm in, whatever things I'm doing, it's always thinking about union with you. Oh my gosh, my heart. So the divine masculines are saying that they too are figuring out a way of opening up their heart, breathing through whatever is coming up in the connection and in the material world, because they've got the plan figured out. This is a very strange message from the headspace. Why is the release control here for the mental space for the divine masculines? Divine, please. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides. Thank you. The divine masculine feels that you think they are keeping their options open. That's not what the divine masculines are doing. They are the ones who are persevering in this connection and holding on. This is very strange because it's very much you divine feminines have no idea your divine masculines are going through this turmoil, are going through this. I wonder what you are doing, how you are feeling. The Two of Cups. I knew this headspace wasn't about the divine masculines going through tension and releasing control. It's the divine feminines who are unsure because the divine masculines are still holding on. Things are not what they appear, divine feminines. This is a message of hope for you, because mentally, if you're thinking of them, they're thinking of you. Just keep sending love to your divine masculines. Whoa, okay. So as soon as I said that, three cards wanted to come out. the Five of Swords, the Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands. 5-5 is very predominant here. 5-5 is about change. It is about change. It is about karmic change. It is about forward movement. And as soon as I split the deck, we've got the Ace of Cups. And this is why I wanted to bring out tarot and oracle cards, because the Divine Masculine's headspace is wondering what's going on and what you are thinking. As soon as I said that, we've got the Magician card again. What you want wants you. And as soon as I said that, there is a notification saying free up space. Free up space, Divine Feminines. Free up space in your hearts, in your minds, in your consciousness. Free up space to create, because your Divine Masculine does want this with you. There is going to be a change in the connection, in the dynamic. There is going to be forward movement. You just are not meant to know right now. As you go on through your trust, through the deepest levels of surrender, and amplifying your true essence. I'm going to see if I can put this Magician on this side and you can see it. It's kind of there. There we go. There we go. Okay, so the mental space for the Divine Feminines, and I will get clarification on here. Your life is a canvas. Loosen your grip. Let God in. Honestly, what did I say at the beginning? Be creative. If I haven't already said it, create what you desire. You are a creator in this lifetime. We now have two magicians. One came out for the Divine Masculine, one came out for the overall energy. Be honest with how you feel, Divine Feminines, even if it's just honest with yourself. Speak from your higher self, because when you're speaking from your higher self, when you're speaking with love, you are going to come across so beautifully. And just as I said that, we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You are the embodiment of your Divine Masculine's Empress, of their wife. Have faith in this connection. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your manifestation, in your beliefs, in your accountability, in your creation. And allow the codependency of the twin flame connection to be released. Are there any other messages for the Divine Feminines regarding the life is a canvas? Your life is a canvas, Divine Feminines. Are there any other messages for the Divine Feminines? Epitome of what is going on right now for the Divine Feminines. The Judgment card is here. You and your higher self know no boundary. You don't need to hold on to anything anymore. Loosen your grip. Let God in. Are there any other messages regarding letting God in? Okay. Both of them fell on the floor. Actually, there's three of them. Three of them are the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm so glad this came out now. It's reiterating that your abundance lies within you, that you get to accept and fulfill your destiny in this lifetime, that you no longer need to go at it alone, that this time of separation is purposeful. And this Ace of Pentacles is you and your desires are being unfolded magically. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is mirroring energy for you. This is going to become so beautiful for you that later on you're going to cry. This is what I'm getting. You're going to cry because you had no idea how beautiful it could be. What is happening in the emotional space for the Divine Masculine? So the emotional energy, embrace the flow of life. What is happening in the Divine Masculine's emotional space? What is happening in the Divine Masculine's emotional space, please, Spirit? I'm told to pick another deck because that's not coming through with any messages. So let's take the After Tarot deck. What is the embrace the flow of life emotionally? All the cards keep falling down. spending time with peers, with friend groups, finding the balance between being with themselves and letting the Empress know what's going on. This is a very specific message for somebody. This is very, very, very strange. Embrace the flow of life. Emotionally, what's happening with the divine masculines? What did I say? That the divine masculines, let me just move this aside. So the divine masculines who are trying to embrace the flow of life by being a little bit more proactive in their material world, they're finding the balance between spending time alone, spending time with their own friends, but also spending time with the people that they work with. And they are thinking about you because we have the Empress as I split the deck. This is why these messages were important, because this is something that is being blocked from you, divine feminines. We had the Hierophant come out in the inverse, which is saying that your higher self isn't supposed to know all the answers. Remember, your divine masculine does want to surprise you. And just as I said that, this is also the card that came out, the Two of Cups. So when you embrace the flow of life, divine masculines, things are becoming a little bit more balanced between you and your divine counterpart. And this is very purposeful when it comes to your connection with your divine feminines. What is happening in the emotional space for the divine feminine? So this card wanted to come out in particular. So let me just see if I can do it without disturbing the other cards. All paths leads to home. Oh my God, are you kidding me? So I was listening to oh my goodness, Guided by Angels with Liz Harrison. She actually had a card that says all paths lead to home, or paths lead to home, or something like that. I love the card has come out for this because basically it's saying that you know, divine feminines, your divine masculine has to go on their own path. That you have been trusting and listening to your intuition. And as soon as I said that, I literally flipped the card and the Hierophant has now come up in the upright. Your separation with your divine masculine has been such a divine blessing for you to harbor and tune into your own intuition, to manifest your desires in the astral plane. When you're tapping into your higher self, you're listening to your intuition, you're trusting the angels, the guides, the tarot readers. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? At the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. This is so phenomenal because look, we've got two magicians here. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the High Priestess. This is you emotionally. You are so um attuned to being an empath that you forgot how powerful you actually are. As I split the deck, we've got the Six of Wands. The powerful creation that you have embodied thus far in your period of separation has allowed you to become this powerful entity, this powerful, aware, conscious being, knowing that you are a starseed, knowing that you're a light worker, knowing which paths that you need to take to inspire you, to bring joy, to bring pleasure, to actually help and be in service of others. When you're doing this, you're leading yourself home. Are there any other messages for the divine feminines? You know what? It was funny because earlier today there was a card that flew down and hit my feet. And I don't even know what I was doing. I think I was looking for something and I obviously accidentally must have hit a card and it just flew down. And I thought to myself, there is a reason why the Knight of Pentacles card is important, but I kind of put it back on the deck and I left it. This is the deck I haven't been using today. There is no denying I'm coming, but I'm doing it right this time. This is the emotional and now physical reminder for you, divine feminine, because now we have the Knight of Pentacles. When I asked, is there anything else the divine feminine needs to know? Two Knight of Pentacles are loyalty, slow movement, but commitment coming in for you. because you've been doing this work on yourself, because you've been ascending to this higher level, because you've been in service, and because you've completely let go, even with a connection, you just thought, you know what, I do love my divine masculines. I am sending them unconditional love. I am sending them so much unconditional love that I know I am home. I know I'm being embraced by Mother Gaia. I know I'm being looked after by the angels. And I know my path is to step into my own Garden of Eden. And that path will lead me home. Okay, that was incredible. What about the spiritual energy for the divine masculines? Okay, so I'm being asked to grab another card. Be proud of yourself. The divine masculines, be proud of yourself. Can you give me some clarification? Can you give me some clarification? Oh my gosh, one more card, please. We're clarifying the Three of Swords and the Towers. Clarifying the Three of Swords and the Tower. Okay, the Hermit. This is insane. This is so appropriate. The divine masculines who have been through their own heartbreak, who have gone through the dark night of the soul, who have gone through this tower moment, have been in hermit mode. Are you kidding me? At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Emperor. Divine masculines, you need to be proud of yourself because you have the right to call yourself and be in this Emperor energy. Spiritually, you are the Emperor. Spiritually, you know you have a divine counterpart in your divine feminine. Your divine feminine is your Empress. We already saw that in the cards today. This is your highest timeline. Your spiritual team is very proud of all of the things that you've overcome. And yeah, you deserve the rewards and you deserve the praise because spiritually, you've been on this path and you've been ascending. What about the spiritual message for the divine feminine? Whale and Orca elders. This is again tapping into your own intuition, divine feminines. This has been quite a challenging journey for you, divine feminines. You've been able to assess your baggage, clear out the clutter, and truly let go and take with you the important aspects of where you are now before you move towards where you are going. You've embraced this level of unconditional love within yourself, and you by far have taken this journey and embraced it for everything it has been. Everything it has been because you know that you have expanded your gifts. You've expanded your intuition. You've expanded all of the power that you have. This journey, like no matter what current situation you are in with your divine masculine, how happy are you that these things have come about because of separation? This is your intuition. Whoa, I just dropped a whole bunch of cards. Bear with me. This is your intuition, which would not have been instigated unless you had the connection with your divine masculine. This couldn't happen any other way. We've got the Seven of Wands that came out in the inverse. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the change in dynamics. I can't remember which way this came out, but this is basically giving you the opportunity to move out of the old way of thinking and moving into a new way of being. Having this opportunity to be in your own abundant energy just means that you are able to understand your miracle manifesting desires and powers. So, what is happening sexually? Now, I've got another card deck. I don't know which cards will come out, but they are the Sexual Magic Tarot. And To be honest, I just wanted to get a proper sexual magic tarot for the sexual energy. And if they are a little bit provocative, I might need to cover it up with my hands. But these are my mini deck, which I absolutely adore. So the spiritual connection for the divine masculines, I'm going to get. Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. There is like this mirroring energy for the divine masculines, for the divine feminines. They are wanting to celebrate with you. They are wanting to take charge of this connection. They are wanting to bring in this commitment and this union with you. But they have been, wow, this is special. They have been in their hermit energy, but this is them saying that this is the happiness. What did I say the other day? There was this specific message for the divine masculine saying that the divine masculine sees the divine feminines as their light. And now we have the sun card. And incidentally, I've got my book right to hand and it's called Happiness Within. So as soon as I said that message about the divine masculines who see their divine feminines as the light, I put the cards with the only space that I've got left. I mean, it's a mess on this table. I've got so many cards and tarots, it's insane. But basically, what I'm seeing is the divine masculine thinks of you and feels of you so highly that they do have happiness when they think of you. They do have happiness when they are around you. Are you kidding me? At the bottom of the deck, we've got the magician. Magician, magician, magician. The divine masculines fully know that they want to embrace this connection, but they've messed up. They've truly understood that they've messed up and they've walked away from the connection without any regard to your feelings because they weren't able to really truly understand how this connection had come about. It just wasn't explainable to them. Unless there was tapping into the spiritual energy, they couldn't really explain this. They know they manifested you into this lifetime, but they just don't know how to come out of that energy. They do see you as the light divine feminines, but that is happening sexually, that they are thinking of you very highly. There is an offer coming in, but this is stagnant. I don't know when this offer is going to come in, but there is going to be this honest, oh, okay, beautiful. So we got the strength card as well. So this is what I was getting. Like there's gonna be this movement, this act of courage, this act of so the divine masculines who are going to open up and be vulnerable by being the King of Cups is going to take an incredible act of courage and, oh my gosh, just bravery. The divine masculines are building up their courage. So what is happening sexually for the divine feminines? Oh, are you kidding me? The King of Cups came out again. I didn't take those cards away. I just literally just reshuffled. But the divine feminines are feeling the divine masculines sexually. They are feeling rejected because the divine masculines aren't in contact and communication with them. That they do want this sexual, beautiful connection with their divine masculine, but all they can do right now is with the Hierophant card, take this energy and ascend it higher, send it to God, send it to spirit, take this energy and connect with the divine masculine on the spiritual plane, because that's basically what the divine feminines can do. What about, are there any other messages for the divine masculines and feminines? Are there any other messages? I just heard the word no, so I guess not. Okay, so for the blocks to union, I'm going to cut out another card for the divine feminines. Oh, actually, this is the card that wanted to come out. And what is the blocks? We've got two cards for the divine masculines. Be real and step into your power. And you know what? It's really funny because at the beginning we had the full moon in Capricorn talking about the divine masculine taking a reality check, right? And now we have the divine masculines being asked to be real. I'm going to see tarot cards clarification. So why is it be real and step into your power? as blocks for the divine masculines towards this union. Three of Swords again. Oh my gosh, there's so much pain for the divine masculines. What is going on? A lot of divine masculines who are not feeling their worthiness, who haven't really stepped up into the callings that the universe is guiding them to, are asking them to be real regarding this connection. This card reminds me of the Temperance and the Star card, that pouring into this earth. But what I'm also getting is the divine masculines have been so much in their head, so much in the material world, that they haven't really stepped into the true essence of power in the spiritual plane. Why is the spirit of step into the power? The three again, the Three of Pentacles matched with the Three of Swords is saying when you're in this material aspect of your union in an inverted commas, it's a lot of heartache. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of in and out energy, patching things up. But when you're in this three energy in your spiritual plane, when you are able to step into your power, that's when you have to start again. So you have to be an apprentice in your spiritual power. You have to be this new sense of foundation with your connection. And the divine masculines have been very reluctant to start again because they feel that they just want things hurried. That they want things now, quickly. The King of Pentacles was there as I cut the deck, but basically it's saying that the divine masculines who have not really stepped into their power, who have been blocking union, is because they're keeping themselves blocked from their own spiritual ascension. That's what I'm getting. That's a big message for the divine masculines. The blocks for the divine feminines. You've done this before. Let's get a few more clarifications. Why is the lost lands here for the divine feminines blocking connection, union? You're not being honest with your divine masculine. You have not said how much you love them unconditionally, divine feminines. You feel like there has been this block, that there hasn't been a true opportunity, that you didn't want to scare them or push them away. You didn't want to, oh yeah, perfect. You didn't want to sabotage the relationship. You didn't want to sabotage the connection because you didn't want to be the leader. You didn't want to push your person away. And there's this level of dishonesty. You haven't actually said to them how much you love them, how much you adore them, how much you appreciate them, but you are persevering in this connection. The blocks to union is you've done this before. You know what the past pains and the past what past experiences have tripped you up regarding the connection, and that has kind of left you in this inability to truly step into the union. And as the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Wands. You haven't been able to truly step into the victory because you haven't been able to communicate effectively and honestly with your divine masculines. So the block to this union and reunion, divine feminines, is saying that you may not be in communication with your divine counterpart. You may not be truly able to speak your heart, but you may be able to communicate with them in the astral realm. We've got the Sun card at the bottom of the deck that I was using to clarify a lot of the divine feminines cards. This Sun is the second time it's now come out. So the first was with the divine masculine, now it's with the divine feminine. Remember who you are, divine feminines. Remember your worthiness. Remember your spiritual ascension, that you're a light worker, that you have the ability to manifest your creation, and that you are creating this life. You are also, some may not like this, create your blocks. So remove the blocks from your existence. Speak to your divine masculine in the astral plane. Let them know how much you love them. Let them know how much you support them. And just be there to love them unconditionally, regardless of anything else that is coming about. So I'm going to leave the messages right there. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to come back with these overall energies of the Magician. So I just found these messages so incredible. If you resonated with these, please do let me know. And remember, hit share, click the like and the comments box buttons, because the more you engage, the more we can grow this channel of community. I cannot tell you how many beautiful people are part of this community. You talk to me privately, you DM me, I read your comments. You guys are phenomenal, and I want to continue to grow this channel so we can help other people. And remember, it's not just me helping, help each other in the comments box, be supportive and extend that unconditional love to one another. So, hope you have an amazing day. I will speak with you soon. Bye for now.